which one out of my New Year's resolutions do you think I'll be able to do? Gazelle. Punch the gazelle.
No.
Happy New Year to you all, gang. It feels like a very long time since Rosie and I have made a video together.
That's because it is a very long time. It's been a long time.
I have made some resolutions here in this book that I got out of a cracker. First of all, let's talk about Christmas. Stop rushing me. You're telling me to do what I don't want to do, and I just want to talk about Christmas. Christmas was great fun. Tell him.
It was great fun.
Tell him what I did. The food.
Oh, we went splitsies on the food. Can I just say that everybody on Instagram's going crazy saying what a great chef Rose is. I'm like, I basically made everything apart from the starter. Okay, what did you do specifically that you cooked kitchen-wise? Go on, for the dinner, what did you cook? Who peeled the vegetables? I did. Who turned things over in the oven? I did. Okay, who did the timing? I did. I did everything. Rose helped.
Did you raise the turkey from birth? No, I did. So Christmas was a great success, thank you very much for asking. I know you didn't.
We had a good time.
We had a great day, and then in the evening we got into onesies and had a fat party.
What are you talking about? We wore our onesies all day. Don't act like we wore clothes on Christmas Day.
We did. So that was fun too, and then we watched Teeth. Very festive. Number 1, 2014 resolutions. Punch a gazelle. Ask me why.
Why?
Because I've always wanted to punch a gazelle.
Okay.
Number 2, win an award for developments in aviation technology.
Aviation technology?
That's flying and planes.
So why are they called aviators, the sunglasses then, if it means
Because
flying?
they're from Top Gun. That's why, isn't it?
Okay, that's a good reason.
Okay. Yes, I've always wanted to fly a plane, and I've always wanted to have a Nobel Peace Prize, but that's a different story for another day. Number 3 on my 2014 resolution. Use algebraic equations to solve crime. Crime.
You want to be a PI again? Is that on your list?
I'd love to be a PI. You tell him all about it. You tell him all about it.
How would the algebraic equations tell you the answer to crime? Tell me more about this. So say you were like when Matt Damon could do algebra in that film.
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
And you like do the algebra.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it? X equals, it's meant to be a number, not like this guy murdered this guy.
Alright, I'll tell you exactly why.
Yeah.
Matt Damon was off the rails, he was doing crime, he went to school, did equations, not doing crime.
So you,
boom!
Just saying if you did the algebraic equations you'd be off the streets not doing crime.
Yes, and Ben Affleck would be happy.
Well, what crime are you doing? My dad's a policeman.
Shut up. Alright, number 4. Write a self-help book on how to become less reliant on oxygen. Full dependency is degrading. It's degrading. Learn eBay and the difference between PayPal and regular friends. Learn Mandarin so I can sing along to Sweet Disposition. Sweet Disposition. Okay. So I'm going to be able to
I love
sing
how
that.
I've told you the words many a time but you choose to ignore them.
I don't know where you learnt Mandarin.
It's like that Jessie J song I do not know the words to.
Which one?
She was like, oh god, what did she say?
Oh, I know that one. Number 8 or 7, I don't know. Buy a bigger notepad. I must. Hey, wait a minute. Someone wrote "get less fat" in here, and it's not in my right. It's Ryan's writing. It's not even funny. Excuse me. Write my life until now. Sell it and star in the movie adaptation.
Who's going to do an adaptation of it if you're starring in the movie?
Obviously me. Tell me some of your resolutions.
I didn't, for one, I didn't have a tiny cracker notebook to write mine down in.
That's true.
Second of all, I actually work. So, you know, I don't
What are
have
you saying about my working environment? That I sit down and watch YouTube and watch cats all day?
Yes. Thinking of resolutions, I'd like to reflect upon how my resolutions have changed over the years. For years, my wish, my goal would be sleep with Steven Tyler. But I just don't want to sleep with him anymore. But I still appreciate the music.
And the Hep C.
I'm really excited to go on holiday with you, to go abroad, because I like us to have tan lines for once. living in
For
England.
once, did you not see the state of my back
Yeah,
last
but
summer?
you were so burnt we couldn't touch each other. We were in the tent like, ow, 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 ow. It was shit. And then we had to have those freezing cold showers. I don't want to talk about it. But I never got to be like, ooh, look at your sexy tan lines. Also, we had an argument, so you wouldn't let me go there. So I'm excited for us to go abroad, us have sexy brown bits and sexual white bits. I'm excited about that. I'm also excited about meeting Kaylin and Lucy, because I know that Kaylin's coming down in April 2014, which isn't long.
It's not
3 months. So I'm excited about that.
I'm excited about that more than you.
Are you frightened about being, dare I say it, your real age, 26 this year?
Do I look frightened about being 26 this year? No.
You don't, but your head does.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
I'm talking about it like it's
Hey.
a separate thing.
Yeah, I understood the joke. Leave it alone. These girls come into the shop today and I didn't even see them, right? And I was serving this old customer.
What are you saying, that they were midgets?
No, that's not what I said.
You went blind?
Hey, wait, hey,
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 hey.
Why couldn't you see them? Cloak of
Hey.
invisibility? What was it?
I see the
Hey.
joke here. I see the joke.
Eh?
So
So
I
see
was
it.
with-
Is it
I was
there?
with
I see this show.
This couple, and then they were obviously trying to get my attention, but I didn't pick up on it at all. And so they left.
What were they like this? Ahem!
No, they didn't. Hey. They, they were on the other side of the store speaking to Sarah, but apparently they wanted to speak to me. But they left because they had to leave.
Hang on, why are you
after a while.
shouting?
Hey.
So look!
Hey,
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 hey.
Hey. I can't a little bit louder.
Look. So I was finishing off with this couple. And they just went, okay, yeah, thanks, bye. Oh, bye, bye. And I was like, my proudest moment was the Daily Grace collaboration.
Oh yeah, one of your first YouTube videos. I know you did a cash and over thing, but one of your first ones, like when we were sort of seeing each other and stuff, was to Daily Grace.
It was.
Why was that?
Do you know what?
Why was that?
Because you
Tell
you
them.
introduced me to Daily Grace.
You never watched
On
it
our
before.
second date, we watched about, I'd say, a good 2 hours of Daily Grace.
Yeah, we watched Jenna Marbles, Daily
Yeah.
Grace. I swear I showed you somewhere else, but you loved Daily. Oh, I showed you Marie. I can finally say her name. Proudest moment, 2014. It took me this long. I can say her name. Yeah, seriously. Just think how far we've come. Just think, if you'd have never met me, you'd never watched Daily Grace.
It's true.
You'd have never met Daily Grace.
And then when I made that video, I genuinely thought that she'd see it, which is so stupid and big-headed of me, thinking that she'd see it.
Well, she
but
did see it.
I know she did.
Well, she did see it.
And then I never thought that, actually, I did think that maybe one day we'd do a collab, but I didn't think it would be as soon as it was.
I didn't think so.
Which is really cool.
I didn't think I'd do a collab with Mamrie. That was insane.
I didn't think I'd ever do one with Hannah Hart.
No, I didn't.
That's great. What's the worst moment of 2013?
I know.
Was it the cusp of 2014 when we were in Subway?
No, I tell you what the worst moment was. Lending you that Christmas tree in 2012 Christmas, opening it up again on 2013 Christmas and finding it's missing a base. And so the tree wouldn't...
Hey,
Hey, you borrowed it, you packed it away.
Highs and lows of 2013?
So your high was Daily Grace, what was your low? Was it when you slept in the bed that I'd previously pissed in?
No, that was one of my highs. I'd say my low...
It was norovirus. Yeah, I know.
One of my lows, actually, yeah, norovirus is fucking awful. My insides came out.
Your family called me to congratulate me on looking after you because your bowels and your innards were
Rosie,
coming out.
there was vomit on the walls.
I know. There was poo in your vagina. You rang your boss and told him, and I was there. And I was like, you were like, why are you with me? And I was like, I don't.
Let's just
I don't-
recreate that whole situation. So, last year I got norovirus really badly, and actually it was in 2012, wasn't it?
Was it 2 years ago now? I'll never forget.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I've got to tell the story.
Yeah, it was.
I got it so badly. I felt travel sick all day at work, so I thought, oh, something's up. I think maybe I'm just hungry or just like, I don't know. And when I got home, I was like, oh. So I rang my dad, like, Dad, something is wrong. Something is very, very wrong. And then in the evening, I felt really sick.
Hang on, wait. Did you ring your dad and say something's wrong? I just sharted.
Yeah. So it got to the evening and I felt really, really sick, so I rang my boss Ryan. I was like, Ryan, I don't think I can come in today. And he was like, oh, why? And I was like, because I'm being sick and there's poo in my vagina. And he was like, I'm out with friends, just go. On a serious note, I would like to thank everybody who supported Rosie and I on YouTube since day one and since day two. Thank you so much for watching the videos, because let's be honest, they're full of shit.
Yeah.
And
They are.
they are.
Yeah.
No point to them. Style over substance, and not even a lot of style.
I know, look at this. I got up at 6 in the morning, that's what this says. It says, I got up at 6 in the morning. I don't give a fuck about my life. Hey. I don't give a fuck.
But Rosie and I were talking about this, and we'd quite like to do a big meet and greet with Wegan and Kaylin and Lucy at some point this year.
In April, when Kaylin and Lucy come down, we're going to get Wegan up. See what I did there. And we're going to have a meet-up.
Yeah, so we'd like to meet
with
you all
fans
there.
and friends.
I don't know where it's going to be. And again, thanks for subscribing and staying subscribed. I really appreciate it, and I really like making YouTube videos, and I really want to carry on doing it, so you make it all worthwhile. And to be honest, if no one was watching, I'd probably do it still.
Yeah.
Because that's how I started.
True.
I make myself laugh. God, you've got one! Fat doesn't share fat!